I've been on many high-rise buildings, and there's a sense of pride that comes with helping construct a building. And those views, the landscape is just phenomenal. My name is Timothy Shaw. I'm the training coordinator for the Iron Workers Apprenticeship. My father was a construction worker, owned a concrete company, and never thought in a million years that I would be a iron worker. However, an opportunity opened up, and I had a friend that was actually in the program, and he had suggested that, hey, why don't you come over here? Look at this money I'm making. At the time, I was working 2 jobs, and my amount of money that I was making in 2 weeks wasn't even close to what he was making. So my interest began then, in about 2004. One of my favorite projects as an iron worker in my career was the sculpture park. I spent many hours drilling and refurbishing these plates that actually hold the post down. And going there today as a man with a family, I get to see the handrail that I helped install. So there's a sense of pride that I have, and I know that, hey, I helped anchor these here to the ground. So there's room to grow here. There's things to learn, and it doesn't stop. We're always trying to push each other, and we're already here to put in 8 to 10 hours of work. It's already gonna be physical, it's already gonna be miserable, we know that. But to have each other and check in with each other and share those conversations and joke with each other, that's what brotherhood and sisterhood's about, and you really feel that when you're out there in the field. If you like to work hard, if you like to be with a team that's gonna push you every day, if you take pride in your work, the Iron Workers is for you. The qualifications to join the apprenticeship, there are just a few. You need to be 18 years or older. You also need to be able to read, write, and speak the English language, and you need to have dependable transportation. The process to join the Iron Workers Apprenticeship, first thing you would need to do is you would need to go down to the Tukwila office, and you would need to submit your application in person with the required documents. So with a resume, your driver's license, vehicle registration, and your social security card. We score your application, so the way to make your application stand out is by bringing extra supporting documents. So if you were in the construction trades or you have construction experience, if you can bring a W-2 form, if you have a high school diploma or even a GED, you would want to bring that in as well. If you have any college transcripts, and if you have any welding certifications, if you bring those in, that there will help your application and boost your score. While waiting for your application to be reviewed or getting into an apprenticeship program, one thing that I suggest is actually working out. So starting off by maybe doing some physical activities, some stretching, trying to eat healthy, but try to get yourself ready for work. What we need from you is to see it. Can you come? Can you show us that you're willing to learn? Everything else will be taught to you. So if you can be open-minded, you can be teachable, and you can show up on time, that's gonna be like one of the biggest things you can bring to the trades. The apprenticeship will then notify you that you have scored high enough, come on in for an evaluation day. During the evaluation day, that's when we do a physical test. We will test you on a few different things there. We have you walk a beam at 14 feet high, lift a 50-pound bucket at 14 feet elevation. We also have you pack rebar for 30 minutes. The rebar weighs 75 to 85 pounds. We also have you tie rebar with pliers and tie wire. In 1 minute, we want to see how many snap ties you can get. Then we also have you tie 5 knots. You need to know the bowline, you need to know the clove hitch, you need to know the square knot, the vertical rig, and the sheet bend. Let's say you get selected for the evaluation, we select you. At that point, you'll be invited to a 1-week safety orientation. There at the safety orientation, we teach you a little bit more about being an iron worker, give you some first aid CPR training, as well as some OSHA 10 training, and the following week, you're usually dispatched out to work. And when I say usually, that depends on the trade, right? How busy is the work? How busy is the field out there? If you can't get into the apprenticeship right away, my suggestion to you would be apply to all apprenticeships. Put your name on the list everywhere. And in the meantime, see which ones fit you, see which trades fit you, and be open-minded to them. I just encourage anyone to join the trades, whether it be the iron workers or any trade out there. Take a chance, take a risk, go learn something.